It says I'm live. Hey, everybody, I've got an update for you. Let me know if you've joined me. I'm starting about 10 minutes later than what I planned on it. I'm not going to stay on a long time, probably a little bit longer than I did last week. But hey, I see a couple of people have joined me. Hey, how are you doing? I'm so glad that you joined me. Do you pronounce it Tanny? Is it Tanny? I'm glad you got to join me. I'm going to wait just a minute before I update everybody about my weight loss. I'm so excited because it's not the same gloom and doom it was last week. Good. I'm so glad you joined me, Tanny. How are you doing today? Do you know who's playing today? I don't have a clue who is playing. I know that this is a big Super Bowl day, and I'm wearing my version of a football shirt. It's from my former school district that I used to work for. But anyway, so far it's just you and me, Tanny. I was going to start at 4 o'clock Central Time, and I just couldn't make it work for today because I had some things I had to take care of. Are you into football? Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I was a little. I don't know if you saw my video from last week, but I gained 2.2, and so I'm back down, and I'll share that in a minute. Hey, if it's just you and me, I'll share it with you. That's good. But thank you for joining me and watching this journey of mine. I am going to do it. I'm telling you, by the end of this year, I'm going to be a lot less. It's funny because I put this shirt on this morning, and I couldn't see how it fit. It's too big, and I'm so happy. So anyway, let's see. So far, it's you and me. I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna make this come down. I think I'm too high. I'm setting too high. Is that better? Oh, you're doing Weight Watchers. I did that a long time ago, but thank you. I used to do it. I'd go was it weekly? I think it was weekly or monthly, and you have to stand on the scales. That moment of shame, everybody. But I don't know how they do it nowadays. It's been a long time. It's probably been 30 years since I've done Weight Watchers, but now it's on a point system, right? I think you just you can pretty much have anything as long as you keep up with your points. Because some people that I worked with, oh my word, I need to be listening to what you do. Oh my word, that's phenomenal. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Good for you. And so you just did Weight Watchers to lose that? That is awesome. I think there's a little bit of a delay, so I'm saying something and then I'm getting it back from you. Okay, you still use the point system. We didn't do the point system back then. I think I remember weighing and doing things like that. And it just became, oh my word, this week I probably gained and I just didn't want to deal with it. But anyway, so I did lose 2 pounds. Yay! I lost 2 pounds, so I'm back at 35 pounds now. I've got 0.2 to go to be back where I was a couple of weeks ago or several weeks ago. So anyway, but are you into football? I think you answered that question, but I'm not sure. You said not really, and I don't know what that was too. Let's see. I agree. Thank you. I agree about the accountability. That's why I'm doing this, is because I kind of feel like I'm accountable to all of y'all who are following me. If I upload, if I do it the way I said I was going to do it, I'd do it weekly. But there was a week that I gained and I didn't, and then last week I decided to go ahead and tell it on my live, and my husband's like, "Tell them what to gain." I said, because I said that I was going to make it transparent and I wanted to keep things honest. And so you don't watch football either. I don't. Like I said, I don't know who's playing, so I can show what kind of a fan I am. But I don't know. There's a lot of people get excited about that, and that's I think a lot of times it's more of a social thing. Everybody gets together and they eat. And I know some of them are serious about their football, but I think it's probably more about the eating than it is anything. And I surely don't need to be around all that good food, all the food that I'm not supposed to have. So anyway, we're going to go over to my daughter's and at her family's house, and my son and his family. We're going to go over there for a little while and watch some movie. But oh, thank you, thank you. I did last one that I did, the Stitch Fix. I sent all of it back. And it was really a mistake. I was supposed to have turned it to man, and I'd left it on for every other month. But I thought, well, hey, I'll take that lemon and make lemonade, and went ahead and did a video of it. And I love those pants. Those I think, were they jeans or just regular pants? I love the way they feel. So I'm going to look back and see what the brand is, so that when I do lose all of my weight, I'll be able to get some. I see somebody else join me. Who else is on here? Who has joined me and Tanny? Oh, somebody else has too. Welcome. Welcome to my live feed. This is my second. I did go ahead and tell everybody, or I told Tanny, and I'll tell you two also that that I lost 2 pounds. Yay! I lost 2 pounds. Yeah, I have too. I've watched. There's several of the channels that I watch a lot, and then I try to fit in others. But I watched Vicky Week. I watch Christy Georgia Sunshine. I watch, of course, Favor Life with Favor, and let's see, who else do I watch to see their unboxing. Watch, let's see, Simply Red, and I'm trying to think of who else. I have to watch some other people who don't know I exist, because I'm a little channel, so they don't know that I'm even in the world. But I like watching them anyway. All right, let's see. You put some more stuff on here, so let's see what you said. Thank you, and I'm happy for you. Oh my goodness. So you've done the Weight Watchers, and I see some other people have joined me. Say hey. So I can see how many's here, but I don't know if you're on here unless you say hey. So let me know if you're on here, so I can tell you thank you for joining me. But I did lose 2 pounds this week. I'm happy about that. I would like to have lost more, but hey, it's okay. It was a loss. So yay. But anyway, so what are some of the things that you did that you found were key to you losing your weight? Because I know, I mean, that's a lot of weight. Oh, how long did it take for you to lose that weight, Tanny? I know there's a delay. I'm saying this, and it's going to take a minute for you to hear it. But let me know if you're on here. Tracking. I do not track my food, and that's something I think probably I would be more successful if I did track my food. So, oh wow. Oh, that is phenomenal. So you're at your goal weight, because I know earlier in this you said that you were let's see, lifetime since 2010. Does that mean that you've reached your goal? That's phenomenal. Oh wow, that is so cool. My goal is to lose 105 pounds, and I'm at 35-pound weight loss. When I get down halfway, I'm everyone what I started, but I've been on this up and down, this roller coaster of this diet. I don't want to share what I started until I know that I'm going to be successful. And I know maybe there was a little bit of pride in there, and Lord forgive me if there is, but sometimes people can be cruel, especially to overweight people. And I just don't want to hear that from people. So who's on here? Oh, hey, Miranda. Yay. Is it Annalise? Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining me, Miranda. Miranda is one of the channels that I've done a couple of different collabs with, right, Miranda? In fact, I sent you something in the Etsy collab. So yay. Thank you so much for joining me. Your channel's really taken off. You're doing very well. Annalise, is that how you pronounce your name? I want to make sure I say it right. a lot of people mispronounce my last name, so I always want to show respect to people and get it right. I don't know if you just joined me or if you heard I lost 2 pounds this week. Yay! I'm at 35 pounds weight loss, and I'm wearing my version of my football shirt, even though I don't even know who's playing today. But this is from my former school district that I worked for. He is for Pascagoula, and but anyway, so who's playing, y'all? Does anybody know? Oh, I'm so glad that you joined me. I'm so happy. I was able to do this for the first time last week. This is my second live, and somebody had told me that I could do it using my computer. I can't do it using my phone. You can't do it with your phone until you reach 1,000 subscribers, and only at I'm at 476 right now. And so I thought, well, hey, I'm going to try it out. And when it went live, I could have done a backflip. I was so excited. So I love interacting with everyone, and I appreciate y'all joining me today. So let's see. Thank you, Miranda. Woo woo. Kansas City Chiefs and 49ers. Okay, well, I know where the Chiefs are, Kansas City, but 49ers, it's horrible. It goes to show what kind of a fan I am. I just don't do. I used to watch football regularly. Back in the day, I think I was a Dallas Cowboy fan, and then I think I was also a Miami Dolphins just because their quarterbacks were cute. That was when I was, in high school. But anyway, so we're the 49ers. Does that sound like a stupid question? Where are they from? Who's expected to win? And hey, is anybody having a football party? Anybody having a party? We're gonna go over to my daughter's house in a little while, and she got one of those Boston butts. Okay, San Francisco. Okay, that sounds right. San Francisco 49ers. All right. So anyway, she got one of those Boston butt roast from a fundraiser, and so she's doing that. And so we're going to go over there and eat that, and some movie. We're going to watch some movie that's to be real funny. Oh, you got to work on Sunday, Miranda. Bless your heart. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I know. I've been there, done that before. So, um, what kind of job? What kind of work do you do, Miranda? Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever gave me that thumbs up. I didn't say give me a thumbs up. Thank you. If you can, give me a thumbs up. No party for us. Husband will watch, and I'll avoid it as much as possible. That's funny. I used to back in the day like the halftime shows, but y'all, without getting too negative, the halftime shows. Whew, sometimes they're a little bit on the, I don't know, inappropriate side. So anyway, but yeah, and the commercials, some of the commercials, even though I don't drink, I've never drank any alcohol in my life, but the Budweiser commercials, sometimes they're really tear jerkers, especially with the Clydesdales and the other stuff. Okay. Oh goodness, you're stripping wallpaper. You know how I don't know, you could turn that into a therapy session, do you use one of those warm water and vinegar spray bottles? Is that the way you get the wallpaper to come off? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Um, yeah, we're gonna go over to my daughter and then my son, his family. We're gonna all go over there, all 13 of us, and we're gonna get together. It's been a while since we've all got together, and I love my family time. So okay, so you are doing that. How's it coming for you? All right, I see some more people join. Thank you. Ooh, 4 likes. Yay. If you will, if you haven't, could you consider giving me a thumbs up? And hey, can y'all hear me okay? When I played it back the other day, it sounded like there was just a little bit of an echo. And I do have my external microphone I can hook up. Is there, about lost my light. But is there any kind of an echo at all? If you're just joining me, I lost 2 pounds. Yay! Oh, I think I've got it plugged. Oh, I've got it plugged into my camcorder. Pardon me, just a moment. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see. Oh no, bless your heart. Can y'all hear me? Okay, you said yes, Tammy. There's no echo because there was last week when I played it back. There was a bit of an echo, and I don't want that to sound bad. All right, I've got it ready to go if y'all say it, and I've got my version of a football shirt on. Oh, I know it's not representing one of the teams. I didn't even know until just a little while ago who was even playing. But anyway, I guess that's going to be starting pretty soon. All that pregame stuff and everything. I won't stay on much longer, but it looks like y'all aren't big fans of football anyway. So you're not okay. You're not hearing an echo. Thank you for that, Annalise. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about it. I need to have 1 full week of doing strictly keto without doing any cheating at all. And I have a feeling it'll jumpstart me. I was going to do an egg fast. That's what I said I was going to do. And I started off a couple of days this week and it just didn't work because I ended up eating something else that, was not a part of the egg fast. And anyway, so I didn't do the egg fast like I said I was going to do. But if I could do a good solid 7 days of the real keto foods, then I really feel like I will lose some more weight. But so far, I've had like a couple of days that I haven't, been strictly keto. So I need to do that. Has anybody else tried the keto? Now, y'all, Tanny has done Weight Watchers, and she's been extremely successful. I'm so happy for you. Good for you. But I've tried. Oh gracious, I've been a yo-yo dieter all of my adult life. I think the year that we got married in 1982, I started gaining and just slowly gained. And anyway, I've done, let's see, Weight Watchers. I've done South Beach, the low fat. I've done, of course, keto now, and I've been successful. I've done another one, and I don't even want to say the name of it because I was very successful. I lost 47 pounds several years ago, but my hair started coming out, and that really bothered me, so I stopped it. I mean, but I wasn't hardly eating anything, and it was I guess that's why I was losing the weight. Cabbage soup diet collab with 3 other girls. Who else are you collabing with, Miranda? I'll have to watch that. I don't know. I have eaten raw cabbage, and I actually like raw cabbage, but I don't like it cooked. I know that sounds weird, but who else are you collabing with? I know there's a delay. Okay, who else? I know some other people on here. Thank y'all for the like, for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you blog, if you have a channel where you blog, put 3 hearts or 3 smiley faces so that anyone else on here can click those 3 dots that are to the side of your comment, and they can go over and join your channel. We're not supposed to say that S word, subscribe. So anyway, we'll say join. But anyway, yeah, if you're I know Miranda, I know that you're a channel, so put that way when people are watching this, they'll see the hearts and know what I said, or the smiley faces. Put 3 of some type of a emoji so people will know and they can check your channel out. I know that you have been real successful. Your channel's been growing. I'm happy for you. Okay, Tiffany. Tiffany is PK Mom Life, and Tomboy. That's is her name Pam? I think. Is it Pam? Anyway, I have joined both. Thank you. Okay, so y'all check out. You can actually go over to the side where Miranda put her 3 hearts, and there are 3 dots. You can click on those 3 dots, and it'll open up another tab. Go ahead and do it, and click that red and white button that says subscribe. And I don't know what YouTube does, if I can even say the word subscribe, but we'll see how it goes. But join her. And Tanny, do you have a channel? Or Annalise, do y'all have? Yeah, Pam. I thought it was Pam. I like both of their channels. Pam did a vlog. Was it an Instapot recipe? I don't have an Instapot. I want to get one because you can cook something that normally takes about 4 to 6 hours, and it's done in around an hour. But I watched one of hers, and it was really good. You're welcome, Miranda. I know you've worked really hard on your channel. 9 people, come on, say hey to me. Let me know if you're on here. I'd love to welcome you to my channel. And if you're just now joining, I lost 2 pounds. 2 pounds. Yay. Last week, if you were watching my live, or if you watched it later, I gained. So I lost those 2 back. So maybe next week will be new pounds lost. But thank you for joining me. And if you're on here, please say hey to me. Just say hey so that I know you're on here. And give me a like. And I'm not going to stay on for a whole lot longer, maybe about 15 more minutes, because I know some people are having their football parties. And so anyway, but thank y'all for if you have joined me, yay. And some of you may be watching this after the fact, and thank you for watching after the fact, if that's the case. Instapot is a lifesaver. Okay. I love to cook boiled eggs in mine. Really? How do you do that? Do you add, I guess you add water, right? I'm totally ignorant about Instapots because I've never used one. And I've heard some people say that they're a little bit leery, like a pressure cooker. They're afraid of opening it up. They're afraid it's going to explode. Is that the same as a pressure cooker? I'm afraid of pressure cookers. I've heard horror stories. My neighbor, she used a pressure cooker, and I don't know if she just opened it prematurely or if it just exploded on its own, but the food went all over the ceiling. It's a wonder that it didn't injure her. But anyway, I'm like, no, I don't think I'm going to do a pressure cooker. Oh, hey, Pearl, you're just right, not too far from me. Let's see. I live in the south eastern corner of Mississippi. Pearl to the not center, but kind of northwest of me, I think. Is that right? What's your first name? From Pearl, Mississippi. Welcome. What is your first name? I'd like to be able to say welcome, even though I can say welcome. Let's see, small amount of water. You can't open the Instant Pot if all the pressure isn't gone. So how do you know if it isn't gone? Oh my word, I would be one of those people. I'm telling you, it would explode in the kitchen. I know it would. See, now I don't want to get one now. I'm like, so how do you know? Does it have a warning light that the pressure's not gone? And when does the pressure go? Is it when it's ready, it's finished cooking that the pressure goes? I mean, that sounds just like a fast pressure cooker to me. So, Miranda, how do you know? How do you know if the pressure is gone from the Instapot? Okay, it's near. Okay, your name is Greg. Hey, Greg, and you're near Jackson. Okay, Cruise. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to. I don't know if it's going to work out, but hopefully, I'm going to get to inspect another cruise ship. If I don't do the one in Port Canaveral, I'm going to do the one that's in New Orleans, the getaway before the getaway leaves, because the Norwegian getaway is not in New Orleans all of the time. It's only here, I guess, during the winter months. But I've been looking at some blogs, and oh my goodness, she's beautiful. And I was supposed to have done Majesty of the Seas tour, a Royal Caribbean ship who sails out of New Orleans, and I had an opportunity to be able to go out of town. Okay, you bin it, and it will unlock. Okay, so when you do that, you bin it, it's not going to just explode. Oh, hey, how are you doing? I'm so glad you joined me. I am too. Shonda, right? I always want to put Chandra, but it's Shonda, right? Go ahead now. I know Simply Red has a channel too. Miranda's done it already, but you can do it again. If you're here and you blog, you upload videos to your channel. Put 3 emojis, whether heart or smiley faces, so that other people can check you out. I thank you so much for joining me. Okay, well, I'll have to go and check out what you've done. Have you done anything that's keto friendly in your Instapot, Miranda? Yeah, Shonda. Um, you just recently did a live. I think I was able to join you, right, Shonda? Okay, so Annalise, have you done? Okay, Miranda's right. It won't open if there's pressure. You turn the knob to vent it. Okay, so when you turn that knob, do you find yourself kind of squinting, hoping it's not going to blow up on you? I'm telling you, I've never had a pressure cooker because I was scared to death that it was going to blow up on me. But I mean, maybe the Instapot is the newer version of the pressure cooker, and they came up a way of releasing that pressure by turning that knob. So maybe it's a safe thing. Have you ever heard of anybody blowing up their Instapot? Okay, if you're just now joining me, I lost 2 pounds. Yay! I'm so happy. Got it. I still have ways to go. I have 70 to go now because I want to lose a total of 105 pounds. But I'm not going to stay on much longer. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Tanny, are you still here? Tanny's taking wallpaper off. Bless her heart. I've been there, done that. I think you have to be in the right mood to take wallpaper off of a wall. Really, it can be therapy, I think, in a way. But my word, you really do have to be in a certain frame of mind. All right, so okay, so when you turn the knob, you can hear the pressure escaping. It looks like steam. Okay, Shonda, yes, I want to be more consistent, but it's hard. I will try this week. I was so busy getting ready for our 100th day of school. Congrats. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know I've been seeing all the pictures. People who are friends with me on Facebook posting 100-day pictures. And my granddaughter, they had and pardon me, Shonda, you're a teacher, so this is gonna go over you the wrong way, but they had their 101th day. They had 101 Dalmatians, so not 101st, but they had their 101th day of school, and I'm like, that just doesn't sound right. But anyway, they all got to kind of decorate with the 101 Dalmatians and dress up like 101 Dalmatians. It was really cute. Yeah, I enjoy watching y'all's channels, Shonda and Miranda. If anybody else is on here and you have a channel, put 3 emojis, 3 hearts or smiley faces so other people can check you out. Okay, and thank you so much if you're on here, and thank you for giving me a thumbs up. I'm going to be on here just a few more minutes, and I'm still kind of getting my feet wet with these lives. This is only my 2nd one, and so far they're kind of going by pretty fast because I'm talking nonstop. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I've worked in education for 20-something years, and so when I read that they were having their 101th, I'm like, no. But now it's really kind of cute, putting into perspective with 101 Dalmatians. But yeah, come on, Shonda, put your little 3 emojis, because that way if people watch this after the live is over with, they'll be able to see that you're a channel. And Miranda, you can do it again too, but I'm going to probably get off in just a minute. Oh, I am getting to go to Washington, D.C. I said this on my live last week. If you've been to Washington, D.C., let me know in the comments, in the chat, what are some places that you would recommend? I know there's several places that I have in mind. I've never been to Washington, D.C. before. I know I want to go to the Lincoln Memorial, to the National Mall, to the Smithsonian. And I know that it's going to be very hard, but I want to go to the Holocaust Museum too. I've wanted to go there for a long time. And so, okay. So Shonda put her hearts on there. Yes, the Smithsonian, that's one of the ones. We got a book vending machine. The kids win tokens and they can get a book from the machine. Aw, a book vending machine. That is so cool. I didn't know. I have to tell my daughter about that. My daughter teaches first grade. She's a first grade teacher at our local elementary school. But that's cool. I'd never heard of one. That's awesome. So Smithsonian, and then they have trolley rides at night where you can go to the different monuments, and they're all lit up, And I've seen some video and some pictures, and it really looks cool. That's really cool having a book vending machine. So anyway, I remember back in the day when I was in junior high, there were cigarette vending machines at our school. Yeah, cigarette vending machines. That shows how old I was. And they had fountain drink, and it had that really good ice, that real soft ice. And sometimes the cup would come out and go sideways before the drink, and then sometimes the drink would come out and then the cup. But anyway, later on they took those away. But at the time, that was back in the 70s. Yeah, they had an area that you could actually smoke. I never smoked, but boy, things have changed, and that's one thing that has changed for the good, that you don't have smoking on school grounds anymore. Okay, thank you, Miranda. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. I'll have to check out your Instapot recipe vlogs. You have an awesome day too. Yeah, yeah, we did too. Oh, are you really? So what are you thinking about doing, Annalise? Okay. I'm going to get to actually do a few hours the first day I get there, and then a few hours the day I leave to do some sightseeing. But I'm going for a conference, a travel agent conference. And so I want to be able to make the most. We're going to go take our luggage and then hit the ground running. But I'm a little bit anxious about getting on a plane. I've done it once, and that was in 2011. And I only did that to fly up to Camp Lejeune, or well, outside of Camp Lejeune, to drive my daughter-in-law home. My son was in the Marines, and my daughter-in-law was about 3 weeks away from having my first grandson, and she couldn't drive. She had to put her legs up. And so I flew up there to drive her home so that my son could drive their truck home. And so I'm a little anxious about flying again. So I've been reading and watching all these different vlogs to know what to do and what not to do. Any tips would be greatly appreciated if you're a flyer. Um, the National Mall, the monuments, the art museum. Yeah, those are the ones that I want to do. And my understanding is it's all right there close to each other. So that'll make it nice. And I love the fact that there's no fee involved. They've got a zoo. It's called the National Zoo. I love zoos, but I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do that also. Yeah, I've never been, so I'm excited about it. Yeah, and I'm wondering if we're going to take the metro. That's something that I heard about. As transportation is the least expensive transportation that's there. Like I said, I've been reading and watching vlogs about it and what to do. I was wondering about renting an automobile, and then when I started watching the vlogs, I'm like, no, not going to do that, because they talk about how bad the traffic is there. And so, and then Uber and Lyft and taxis, they're pretty expensive, but the metro is pretty reasonable. And then the transfer stations, just a little walk. And I love to walk, so that's not a problem. I'm going to be wearing my comfortable tennis shoes, and so that's good. But y'all, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off. We're going to go over to my daughter's house, and I'm going to try to start doing this every Sunday. I'll be out of town next week, so it won't be next Sunday. Maybe I'll do a different day. But thank y'all. And if you're just now joining me, I lost 2 pounds this week. I'm so happy. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I appreciate it so much. And one more time, if you're a channel, put your hearts or your smiley face emojis on there so that other people can check you out and join your channel. And if you haven't joined my channel, I would love for you to subscribe, like this video, and it helps me out. And I'm at 476 right now, and I'd love to grow. I'd love to get over that 1,000 mark, and so that it'll open up some other things for my channel. So anyway, but thank you so much for joining me. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all. Good night. Oh, let me read these last comments. You'll have a short flight. Yes. Lucky you. I'm flying across the country. Bless your heart. Where are you from? Annalise, where do you live, or which state? You too, Shonda. Thank you. Thank you so much. If y'all haven't logged out yet, Annalise, where are you coming from? Okay. Signing out. Bye, y'all.